What's up, guys? I'm here with FalTac. Another late night in the shop. Actually, it's been quite a few late nights. Now, I've been in here quite a bit. I've knocked out quite a few orders, and I'm obviously still trucking. Finishing up a couple orders, and let's do this one. I haven't done a outside the waistband for this type, I don't think, on this channel, so we're going to build it. It is a G2c with a Baldr Mini outside the waistband, so we're gonna rock that. Now, I generally show the blocking, but apparently it did not record. So, but as you can see, I already have the tape. I got the addition on there for the suppressor height sights, which it doesn't have, but it makes it a world of difference when you're doing it. So just in case they have it, but also working it in and out, you'll see. Now, on the side of it, I like to put a little piece of blocking right here, and what that does is that adds just a little extra channel for it to go in, and it's actually a lifesaver, and if you start using it, you will see that it actually helps out with the builds for foam pressing both sides. And so we're going to go ahead, I'm going to get the blocking on this, and it's going in the press. Now, because this is an outside the waistband with 1.75 speed clips, then I have to do this pancake style. Can you do it taco style? Yes, you can. So I'm going to do it pancake style because that's how I do it the best. And what we're going to do is we're going to leave a small strip at the bottom here, and that's going to be for our retention. And then obviously we're going to have the clips on the side here. So let's get the rest of the blocking on. Let's get this in the press, which, by the way, the presses, both of them are on, and the foam is hot. So yeah, and it is snowing like a bastard here. It's been snowing for a couple hours, and we're supposed to wake up till about half a foot tomorrow, and then by the time Wednesday comes, we're supposed to have about 14 inches on the ground, which, it's March, shouldn't be getting any more snow. But while it's snowing out there, let's get going in here. And obviously the blocking we're going to use is going to be the wide ones right here. The reason why, because it's bigger than the body. Not hard to figure out. So we're just going to go ahead and do it. I like to extend it slightly past the light, because otherwise you're going to have some issues when you go to reholster, and it's just kind of a pain in the butt. And it turns out I have lost my pencil. Where the hell did it go? My pencil. And going this way, I'm going to do it the flat. Reason being, if I do it this way, it extends past the light. So this is going to go this way, and we're going to stick it far enough away to create that bump, and that bump is what we need for that retention. And because it's outside the waistband with no bells or whistles, it is not that much in blocking. Now, generally I'm going to cut it that travels up here. So you can put something right here if you choose to. I am not going to. I'm going to leave it be. And now I guarantee I haven't made this style before, so I'm going to cut the retention point that we need out, and I'm going to show you how thick it is. It's not going to be that thick. It's going to be maybe just over ½ an inch. So I'm going to go ahead, trace it out, cut it, and I'll show you before we press it. And there it is with the retention plate. Now the only thing left to do is 2 layers of black. So 1 layer in here, 1 layer in there, and press them. So these are plenty warm, so I'm just gonna cut those out and do it. Little tech tip here, when you're doing outside the waistband, pancake styles, the smaller piece that you're doing is going to be the bottom, and then the larger piece is going to be the top. I have it overlapping right here. Reason being, I don't know why, but I have found that by making the top piece wider, then what happens is, you know when you press something extremely hard and the Kydex folds underneath itself and then it sucks and then you have to junk it because you can't fix it? This stops it from happening. Can't explain to you why, but I'm pretty sure it's because the foam grabs the edge and then it just pushes it down and doesn't allow it to squish in. So we're gonna get these in the press and then press it, and then I'm gonna let my dogs out because it's time. Here we are in the press. I'm gonna sit down, order some material real quick because I just realized I need multicam for the next build, and then puppies. Dogs are all set. Came out of the press. Was a little nervous because this is one wide mofo, and this is the reason why I use 2 layers of foam on the bottom and 2 layers of foam on the top, because now I have the perfect spot for the retention and it's not a mile wide. So that, I am super happy with how that came out, as you can see. So I'm going to go ahead, we'll chase around it, cut it, get the eyelets in, finalize the shape, sand it, bend it, the wings, and move it out. Mainly because I need this light to do a clock job. Oh, round the clock. I have a plan. I'm gonna catch up. It's gonna happen. But speaking of which, 9,000 subscribers. We beat it. Now we're actually at almost 9,100, all because of you guys. So I'm gonna give away a holster. So let's try and figure out, or I'm gonna try and figure out what I want to do. I don't know if I want to do the random comment generator or I just don't know. So I'm gonna do a little research, see what I can do, but I definitely want to give away a holster and keep growing. I know when we hit 10,000 subs, Holstersmith and KnifeKits.com, they are teaming up with me again, and they're going to be giving away something. Don't know what it is. It could be a press, could be a mold, could be material. No idea. It could be tooling. Don't know. But they are super excited, as well am I. But let's get this going. All right, and with this, what I'll do is I grabbed my G2c blue gun, and I'm going to figure out where this bend is. Now, I like to put it long enough so your finger can get in, but not so low that it'll tip. So we're going to put this right about here, and if we have to, we'll have to dig out. But I want the clips, I don't want them too low, because like I said, too low, the gun will dip on you, and then it's just not comfortable. We're going to take our contour gauge. We're going to put it at a right angle to our blocking and to the frame. And then we'll mark where that ends up, which is so. And let's see here. Back of the firearm is there. We're going to come down. I know there's no RMR in these guys, so that's okay. And then we'll come down like that. And then as far as, we'll do that right there. And let's get these mapped out. So what I like to do is, if anybody orders speed clips, I like to make it so that just in case they don't like it, then you could swap them out with loops. So what I do is I always block for loops just in case that happens, because otherwise I'd have to make a whole another holster, and then that just sucks, because then it's a waste of time for me, waste of money for you. So I made the decision a while ago to just incorporate it all into one. That way it doesn't waste anything. So you guys out there who make your own holsters, feel free to take that idea as well. So you see I got the blocking for this and then the blocking for the loops. All right, so there's that, and then our retention is going to be one right there and one right there. So all I'm going to do is drill the holes, And then I'm going to pop this side open. This side is going to stay where it is. And then I'll pop this open, get everything out, and then I'll add those. All right, here we are with a rough cut. Went ahead and added some of pretty much everything I needed to do. And as you can see, I did that little loop I was telling you about. That fits in perfectly, and there's plenty of room for the knuckles for a good purchase. I'm going to go ahead, clean up the sides, and then we'll bend the ears, and off it goes. Here we are. It is final shape. Technically final shape. I would still have to bend the ears. I'm going to do that in the press, but it's all clean. It is buffed, and, well, its edges are clean. I'm still going to wipe it down, but it is... feels really good purchase on it, and I'm excited to get this one out. So I'm gonna go ahead, clean it real quick, and then we'll throw it in the vise and get it bent. We'll add these, laser it up, and off we go. Now it's just time for the wings. So I like to put the hardware in on the side that has the letters. So this is 1/4" threaded post with 1/4" rubber spacer. And again, 1/4" threaded post with 1/4" spacer. And these are 1/2" screws. This is blue thread locker. A little dab will do ya. This is my Milwaukee. This is the holster. Not bad. And thank you guys so much for watching this. This build came out absolutely beautiful. It is heading all the way to Frisco, Texas, which is very far from me. And so that'll be going out in the morning as long as I can make it to the post office, at least safely. So on that note, I have a few hundred foamies to laser engrave for other companies. So I'm going to go ahead and take the rest of the night. It is currently 11:15 on Monday. So I'm going to go ahead and do that to get those out to those gentlemen waiting for those. And I'll also try and answer some emails and all that stuff while I'm sitting there doing that, which is nice, and look at a couple more molds and a couple more things to do. Quick announcement. The round light widgets, wherever I have them, the ones that I provide through the third-party machine shop, I have 14 of them in. I am picking them up, well, ordered. I am picking them up on Thursday when I'm in the area. They are done, and I already have them on my website. I've sold a couple. It's limited to 14. Once 14 sets sell, then that's gonna be it for those versions, and then I'm gonna be making them on my machine. I'm still working on the the programming on that because it's awkward, so I got to see how I'm gonna do it on here and go from there. But he was nice enough to bust out these 14 for me, so the wait's not gonna be stupid long for waiting for these because he already had the material in. So again, 14. I've already sold maybe 4 or 5 sets. So once it hits 0, they're going to be off the site until I get them on over here. And that being said, thank you guys for the support. Again, reaching 9,000 subscribers and watching this holster being born. And I'm going to go laser some stuff. So I will catch you guys on the next one. Thanks again. See you later. Love you. Bye.